go live would help, wouldn't it? Yeah. You see how dumb I am? Now you know. So it's live. Excellent connection. Okay, so I think I can see the chat. Okay, thank you. Okay, bye. Bye. Hey guys, I think you can see me now. Sorry about the big mess up. Yay! Hi, Darbury. How are you? I can't, like, I guess. Hi, Mega something. Sorry, I need glasses. I can't see. Hello from Alberta. Hi. Sorry about the technical difficulties. BJ's like I'm a technical nerd. I'm not a nerd. But I can become a nerd. Absolutely 100%. Thank you. I can't pronounce your guys' names. Hi, Meta Dog Rides. Alberta Bear. Perm B. John Chason. I did figure it out. I'm very proud of myself right now. You don't understand how proud of myself. Oh my gosh, so many people. Thanks, guys. There's like 40 of you. Excellent. Hi, Greg. John Abbott. Big Dog Bite. I like that name. Big Dog Bite. Hi from the UK, John. Excellent. I'm British. I went offline, then I went online, then I yelled at some people, and then I'm back. And I don't know how I did this. I don't know if I can replicate it in the future. So enjoy it for now. This is my first live stream. Holy moly, I can't keep up with the chat. There's so many. Okay. Arthur. I love you too, Mega JC Princess. Love you too. Okay, so if you have any questions, throw them at me in the live chat, which I can now see. Because before it was on child mode. And now I fixed it. Now it's on adult mode, so I can see all the chat. I love you too, Colombo. I like Colombo. So I wanted to talk about this health minister. This health minister who, Patty Hajdu, is that how you pronounce her name? Patty Hajdu? My understanding from everything I've read about Patty Hajdu is that she's not a doctor. She's not a physician. How is she the health minister of Canada? Would you not think it's kind of a requirement to be a physician to become the health minister? What do I know? You know, I only was a doctor. I'm only an MD. But this is what I read about her. Since 2019, she was the healthcare minister. Before that, when Trudeau won in 2015, she was the Minister of Status of Women, Employment, Workforce Development and Labor. And now she's the health minister. Did you guys listen or read the article and watch her address the nation? Where, what did she say? She said, we will be in this situation for a while. Not 2 weeks, it might be months, she said. And then when people don't follow rules, It puts our civil liberties, what a word to use, eh? From a health minister. Puts our civil liberties at risk. More and more stringent measures will need to be taken by the government to keep people at home. Holy moly. What do you guys think of this? Like, throw some input at me. What are your thoughts from this non-physician health minister who said this? It almost feels a little bit threatening. Let me read. What are you guys saying? Yeah, I agree. Christina Shappy. Most of Trudeau's government aren't qualified to do the jobs and tasks that they have. I feel you're right. I feel like they're mimicking what other governments around the world are doing haphazardly. I don't know. Kind of what I feel. She's a Nazi. Oh, you know what else I came across? I thought this was Patty Hajdu who tweeted this. Was it a tweet? I think it was a tweet. But it was Rona Ambrose from the Conservative Party. Rona Ambrose, this was her tweet. Canadians are ready for you to lead us further. She's talking to Justin Trudeau. She tags him. Canadians are ready for you to lead us further through this crisis, she says. It's time to declare a state of emergency in Canada and tell us. She's waiting for Justin Trudeau to tell us to shelter in place, except for essential workers. Don't know what those are. We are ready to do our part to save lives. I just found that fascinating that Rona Ambrose would do that. It almost has a cultish tone to it. I actually thought it was the Minister of Health that tweeted this because of that sort of cultish following, you know? But it was Rona Ambrose, to my surprise. What do you guys think of that? Yeah, I know. Captain Brandon, horror lover. I like your name. It's time for this Liberal government to go. Canadians make... do you think they will, though? I don't know. I foresee more Liberals in the future. I hope I'm wrong. I truly hope I'm wrong, but the Conservative Party seems to be in shambles. So I don't know. And I understand we have Maxime Bernier, though I truly haven't been following a lot what he's doing. He seems to be a little bit quiet, but I'm not sure. Maybe the PPC people know better. My friend came back from China in early February. I called CBSA for him, and they did nothing at the time to stop this flu. Yeah, I agree. There seems to be incompetence from especially the federals. And now it's like full-blown crazy. It's a bit scary for people like me, where I lived through the Gulf Wars in the Middle East. All I see now are reminders of the war state that I lived in. It doesn't leave me with happy feelings. I don't feel comforted. I'm very worried. Like, I understand there's a virus. I understand it's highly transmissible. It's new for the human species. I get all this, but I'm struggling with the severity of the lockdown and the measures that we are taking, considering the number of deaths that have happened. I'm not saying what they're doing is wrong. I'm just saying, for me, given my history living under totalitarian regimes, I don't feel good right now. My stress levels are up here, as you can see. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to the chat. I'm talking to myself. Rick Mehta. Hi, Rick! I thought of Ambrose as oh my god, I can't follow. You guys are chatting too much. Someone who became successful because she looked good in a short skirt. Yeah, I agree there. I thought she would enter the leadership race. I was a bit surprised that she didn't. What else are you guys saying? Greg, I believe that major corruption is soon going to be revealed. That will change everything beyond what we can imagine. I don't know. Like, I've followed, I'm not saying that you follow Q, but I've looked at Q and I don't know. I appreciate Q, but I'm more grounded in what's happening in front of me day to day. I'd like them all to be revealed as corrupt and be swept under the rug, but I don't see who's gonna replace them right now. That's not equally as corrupt. And I wanted to talk to you guys about my new channel, One Godless Daily. You keep chatting. I'll check the chat every now and then. So One Godless Daily, I thought of doing this after we went on sort of quarantine in the province that I'm in, because I can't do anything, can't work, can't go out much. So I created this channel, and what I've been doing in it is I'm going through articles. Every morning I wake up, and as I sip my coffee, I go through articles from the Middle East. And if I find something interesting, I present it to you, usually in a short video, somewhere between 5 to 7 minutes. I'm not going to exceed that time frame, so it doesn't become a long form. And please do consider subscribing to my channel. It's called One Godless Daily. The other channel will continue to stay, and I will continue to do the longer form videos on it every week, maybe once every 2 weeks. Starting to get really busy with all the news, because every day when I wake up, there's new occurrences in the East as well as the West because of this virus. My Alberta tour, that's the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. My Alberta tour has been delayed, and it's probably for the best, and I know a lot of you are upset or disappointed, but don't worry about it, because your tickets are good. If you bought tickets, you can still use them. It's just a matter of time until we exit the totalitarian state that we are currently in. And then as soon as that's done and the quarantine is lifted, off to Alberta I will go. And I'll see you all there. So don't worry, okay? It's for the best. Okay, let's see what you guys were saying. I'm chatting too much. Rick says, I just hope that this one folds on itself in our lifetime. I know. Mike Houdon, One Godless Woman, we are lucky to have you in Canada. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Listen, as much hate as I have received, I've been able to fly above it all and ignore it, because I know that there's so much support and love out there. And I like to focus on positives, not on the negatives. So I really do appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support. And holy moly, the amount of people subscribing to my Subscribe Star is crazy. And I'm getting donations, which is amazing. And I'm very thankful. What? Edmonton, Alberta. Oh, that's me. Sorry, I'm reading me. Over here in Dartmouth, I am hoping someone tries to break into my house just to reduce my boredom. That's funny. Dartmouth, yeah, Dartmouth is, I like Dartmouth. I've been to Dartmouth. I don't like the bridge that takes me to Dartmouth. I usually take the highway when I'm in the area, but I love Dartmouth. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Zane says that not surprised in Alberta, it's snowing here anyway. Well, wow, that's kind of crazy. But it has been cold. We've had a bit of a bite in the air recently, and I wasn't very impressed because I exercise and the gyms are all closed. So I want to go out and run or work out outside, but that's impossible given the amount of freezing it is. What else are you guys talking about? As an American, I love the quirky names of the provinces of Saskatchewan, Medicine Hat, Regina. Sounds like vagina. Okay. Captain Brandon, horror lover. Yes, Regina does sound like vagina. Oh, the ways we keep ourselves entertained under quarantine. Sorry, I just gotta check my phone real quick. Who's asking me to go to the US? I'd love to go. I love the States. I love the States. Where in the US? And I want to move to New Brunswick, and now I need to delay my move as well. You're gonna get a lot of crap weather, mega, in New Brunswick. It's a lot of, all the storms go there, it seems. I don't know, but it's a nice place. People there are really, really nice in New Brunswick, very friendly. New Brunswick and Nova Scotia, the friendliest people, not awake. I love them all. Awake or asleep, I love them all. They're very kind people, not like where I come from. But not awake. Nope, very asleep. And I'm not generalizing. I understand there's always exceptions. Vagina. Okay, I can say vagina. It's just a word. It's fine. Alabama is interesting. I've not been to Alabama. So what are you guys doing in this quarantine? How are you keeping busy? I saw a Facebook post about day 6 under quarantine, and somebody found a dead fly, and that they put the fly on a white piece of paper and they started drawing it in different scenarios, like it had arms and it was swinging from a swing, or it was laying in bed. And I'm like, yeah, there's boredom setting in. I don't know where we're going to be in a couple of months of quarantine. What's going to be happening? Hi from Montreal. Hello. I love Montreal. When I came to Canada in 2003, I used to make it my duty to go to Toronto and Montreal once a year, just to experience their livelihood, their culture. It was so different than where I'm at. Very multicultural. Now, mind you, with mass immigration, where I'm at is turning. You walk in the street and you're like hearing all the languages in the world. Learning to paint. That's nice, to pick up a new hobby. That's really nice, or a new skill, or learn something new. That's good. John Chason says, have you ever tried to do a local speaking tour here in Halifax or Nova Scotia or the Maritimes? No, because they'll shoot me. I'm kidding. No one's going to shoot me in Halifax. I know that they're waking up in Halifax. People are waking up. But I don't know if they're ready for me to go in public just yet. I'm also sort of where I worked as a physician at the QE2 in Nova Scotia. I'm kind of known. And I don't know where that will put me when people start recognizing me in public. So I try to lay low. You know, I'll go to other provinces where I don't live that are more awake than the left-leaning provinces. I'm happy to go there. As we advance through this, and people begin to understand what is happening, and the truth comes out more, and we're not as hostile towards each other, because hostility is pretty bad right now. And the coronavirus, the quarantining has only added to it. At least that's what I'm finding. So once this all dies down, I'd be more than happy to do whatever, you know, local, outside, inside. It doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, so many chat, so many comments. It's always the good people that get shot by the lunatics. Yeah, that's true, Red States. That's true. Diversity is never a strength. Diversity is division. Unity is strength. I agree. That's a very true statement. Do you need anything? John and Rosie. Johnny. John and Rosie began messaging me when I started YouTubing early on. I don't know, a year and a half ago. I don't know how long I've been YouTubing, 2 years. Lovely people. They've offered me shelter. They've offered me aid. I try not to ask directly for help. But if anybody, simply subscribing to my subscribe star is helping me. You know, basic stuff like this. I can't tell you, you have to donate, you have to do this. It's really up to you. I think we're all in need at this point. I don't want to put myself out there as being in need when everyone else is in need. Who am I? You know, I'm not trying to minimize myself, but being humble is also important right now. Please don't get sick. One godless woman. What? You were put here for a purpose. To help the world see the truth. I love you. Thank you. For what it's worth, my immunity is not the best. I've been working on my immune system. This year I started off by taking smaller doses of vitamin D. I was taking between 1,000 to 2,000 international units a day. I've upped, since this hit us here, I've upped my dose to, now I'm at 6,000 international units a day. I believe in vitamin D. There's enough research and evidence to support that it will stop you from getting sick. And if you do get sick, it will keep your lungs very protected from the cytokine storm and from germs and bugs and viruses and everything. So I'm a believer in keeping your health, your immune system in a boosted state. As well as if you get sick, you go to the doctor. Of course, you don't stay home and try some sort of homeopathic remedy. I was trained in mainstream medicine, and I hope people understand this about me. Just because I speak out against corruption and I follow alternate this, alternate that, doesn't mean that I'm not going to advocate for mainstream medicine. With all respect, guys, mainstream medicine is what has advanced humanity's health. We were dying by the, millions before mainstream medicine came. So I am grateful for mainstream medicine, and I will never crap on it. If there's a mistake or a bad research, sure, you call it out. But I'm not going to crap on the entire industry. You seem to be confusing not woke for the natural reluctance to be the nail that stands up and get hammered down. Not sure I understand that. Nobody is looting the essential oil shelves. This is very true. The essential oils are in abundance in the stores. I agree. Lifestyle around the world. One godless woman, thanks for your bravery and, oh my gosh, and your courage. You may be godless, so forgive me, but may my God bless you and keep you safe and strong. Thank you. Listen, I'm not an atheist. I know these hate-filled atheists. When they become atheists, they're angry at God and anyone who mentions the term God, and please don't say God, and don't say God bless you, don't say God love you, don't say God. You can say God. I'm not going to police your speech. I don't get offended when people say God. If I had to choose a religion, by the way, or religions, I would choose Judaism and Christianity because they advanced civilization. I'm not going to sit here and crap all over one ideology, but I don't feel I lived under Islam for almost 30 years. I don't feel it has advanced humanity. I just don't feel that. So if I had to choose a religion, it would be one of the other two, probably Christianity. I just don't think of religion. I was so subjugated under it that it doesn't matter to me anymore. I believe in humanity. I believe in being a good person and doing good deeds and being honest and truthful. That's what I believe in. So the people who get upset with me and are constantly nagging, you know, about my name, I wish you'd stop. I wish you'd not focus on that. I'm more than a name. I'm more than a label. Watch my actions. Rick Mehta says mainstream medicine works as long as it stands for the truth and is not corrupted by outside influence. 100%. And we all know, like, everyone gets corrupted, but what I like about mainstream medicine is it's based and rooted in science. And if you can't present the standards of medicine, the golden trials, right? If you can't present like the trials that are needed, or the evidence, out you go. The whole medical community will throw your idea, your concept, your treatment out the door. And it goes globally. Wow, guys, I'm trying to, I'm sorry if I'm missing questions. Doing my best to, it's fine. It's just words. I mean, they're not forcing me to go into somewhere. And I go to church, by the way. I've always loved churches. Especially like when I was young, traveling through Spain, through Greece. The culture, the buildings, it was fascinating. So no, I'm okay. I'm fine. Dar Peterson, keep hydrated and keep taking your vitamins. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you. You too. Oh, John again. You said we aren't woke around here, but what I see is a lot of red-pilled people that are covering their ass by not shouting their beliefs from the rooftops. Safer. That's why. That's probably true. When I go down the area here, like, I'm not going to specifically say where I am in the Maritimes, but when I drive around in the main cities, I've got a very anti-Trudeau bumper sticker. And people love it. Like, I get people honking and waving and laughing, and if I go get a Kijiji thing, a run, they see my sticker, they're like, I like your bumper sticker. So yeah, people are quiet. They're keeping to themselves. We'll see where it all leads. So what do you guys think? Should I do this on a more regular basis? Would you like me to do a regular live show? And what topics do you think we should talk about? If I don't get to them here in the chat, please take the time to send them to me in an email. My email is onegodlesswoman@gmail.com. Honk if you think Trudeau's a fucking moron. Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, I think I love you all. I don't think I love you all. I know I love you all. I think it's time for me to go. I am so happy I got this to work. I'm so happy there's so many of you here. And I'm so happy that the chat is working. Please, if you want me to talk about something, send it to me in an email. And check out my subscribe star. If you want to subscribe, go for it. I'm going to soon start posting special content, exclusive content for the people in my subscribe star. Thank you, guys. See you soon.